Four big men going for one big chance here, Junior Bruce. I'm Alan Sanchez. Talk about this matchup.
Well, I mean, we've seen now last couple of months, you know, there's been a high level of intensity and competition when it comes to who deserves the #1 contendership to the SPW Heavyweight Championship. Last month, 2 months ago, we actually saw a number of these competitors, specifically Dylan Drake, Paul Isadora, and Brian Tannen, take on J.D. Bishop in order to determine who should get the #1 title shot, the SPW title shot. And it wound up being a draw. So they all came back, and it was a 5-way championship match where J.O. Kratos had to defend his title against everybody and managed to successfully do that. Now, we've got Paul Isadora, the Wrecking Ball, the Golden Boy Dylan Drake, and Brian Tannen still in the mix, and a returning Mustafa Saeed, hardcore legend, ECW legend, back in SPW after being gone for a few months, now making his bid for the title. This is going to be an amazing match.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a chance of a lifetime for any of these men to carry the strap that current champion J.R. Kratos has.
Here's a thing that kind of sticks in my craw. These four men have to come out here, battle each other. Only one can win. And then after having to, beat on 3 other guys and potentially win, then later tonight they have to go in, beat up, battered, bruised, and try to take a title away from the the god of war.
Yeah.
This in and of itself is difficult to do.
This is unbelievable. And I don't know what Dylan Drake, ooh, look at that backbreaker.
Dylan Drake just manipulating the larger man, Paul Isadora, the Wrecking Ball. Nobody does that. You should not be able to do that.
No, and again, people, I appreciate everyone tuning in, watching these videos on YouTube or wherever you get your SPW television. Yet, you got to see how big Paul Isadora is in person. That is a massive man. He is coming off the Global Force Wrestling Tour in Reno. And this man, I always stay away from him. Did you talk to any of these guys beforehand? Did you get any interviews?
All of these guys were in the zone.
Okay, good.
They all want to have their shot at the title tonight. You kind of know who to talk to and who not to. All you got to do is read their face.
Right.
But I can't tell you that all 4 of these guys are hungry and they're ready and they're expecting to go to war tonight.
So now, again, you have to you got to be tagged in to win the match. You can't just try to go in. And right now, it's so smart that Mustafa Saeed tagged himself in, sending Dylan Drake back to the outside. Now there might be a little bit more control. Uh-oh, little shaky. Oh! And lands it right over the chest. Cover. 1, 2. And that's going to be the hard part for this referee, is to figure out how to keep somewhat control over these 4 big men.
I don't know what referee Pat's going to try to do in order to keep these guys in check. But I can't tell you, whatever he's going to do, you have to do it extra hard. Because trying to control any one of these guys is almost impossible. It's really good to see Mustafa back in an SPW ring. Of course, it's all about the money for him. He's a mercenary. You pay him enough money, he might even just be your own personal bodyguard.
Look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
He's trying to break that man in half.
He could. Paul Isadora could definitely break Brian Tannen in half if he didn't stop, if he didn't have that 4 count. All he needs is like 2 more seconds.
Now all 4 men to the outside. Brian Tannen, being sent to that post.
Wow.
Ooh, there are no padding over that post. That is all metal. And that's going straight into that man's spine.
Hard to tell who the clear favorite is right now. Paul Isadora seems to be the freshest.
Cover. 2, and able to kick out. Also Mustafa Saeed trying to maybe send Paul Isadora packing there with that big right hand. Dylan Drake doesn't want to be left out of the action as you see him to the right of your screen.
I'm not even sure it's clear who the legal men are right now.
I have no idea. This is chaos. Oh, going to try to break him again.
Look at that. Dylan Drake picking up where Paul Isadora left off.
Look, you weaken your opponent, and it's a better chance you're going to be able to put him away much easier in the ring.
5 minutes have elapsed in this contest.
See Mustafa Saeed and Paul Isadora get into their feet, and Dylan Drake. Uh-oh.
You know, I can't be certain, Alan, but with all the damage Isadora and Drake have done to Brian, I think his ribs might be hurting.
No, absolutely.
The way they were bending him around that post.
You're not mistaken at all. I think you're 100% correct. But Brian Tannen, hot off. Ooh, his stint in
big body drop right
NXT.
there.
Has something to prove. Oh, big DDT.
Yeah, look, I mean, Brian Tannen getting the better of Mustafa there for a second, but he's still gripping those ribs big time. I don't know if you ever had any injuries to your ribs, Alan, but when something's going on there, it makes it very difficult to breathe. And if you can't breathe, you can't get the oxygen to your blood. If your blood's not pumping, everything starts to fade away.
Uh-oh, chokeslam cover. 2. And Brian Tannen just saved that. We could have had a new #1 contender in Paul Isadora, former heavyweight champion, looking to get back the championship and up and over. Oh, man.
I think a tree just fell in the forest.
And not only did we hear, we felt the rumble. Brian Tannen, ooh, cannonball with the D2. Oh, he got it!
Wow.
Brian Tannen with a devastating DDT plants one of the legends in the business in Mustafa Saeed. But look at Brian Tannen. Look at him right now.
Dylan Drake's had enough of this. Just goes to show you, you're just one high-impact maneuver away from a win or a loss.
But look at the damage. I mean, the winner of this matchup is on the ground.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's the one man of the 4 who is having a hard time getting out of the ring.
Yeah, everyone else has gotten to their feet except for the #1 contender. The unpredictable Mustafa. Either way, we're going to find out what's going to.
I don't think Mustafa realizes he just lost a shot at the championship.
Brian Tannen moves on to our main event to take on JR Kratos for the SPW Heavyweight Championship. That match is next.
If we can even get that. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.